3 items in this hour, and they're all incredible deals. Our next item is a laptop. You think, do I need a new laptop? Is the laptop you have slow? Is it like you're waiting and it's buffering and you want to watch your videos, you want to go on YouTube, you want to do your shopping, and you think, I would love a new laptop, but I don't want to spend hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and thousands of dollars. I would like to spend $30 and have it be free shipping and handling. Would that be possible? It is today, because from Core Innovations, which is an international brand that makes computer components and computers for other big brands that I can't tell you, they made this just for us. So talk about components. It has an Intel processor. There's the processor right here. It made custom colors because we asked them to. This is the lilac, which has been the most popular all day long. It is a solid state, latest and greatest, which means it's lightweight, 3.5 pounds, it has an 8-hour battery life, it has Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, camera built in, it's fast. So let me go through the colors, but it's $149.99. Your FlexPay is $30 in free shipping and handling. And by the way, the ultimate backup would be a great item to get that goes with this so that you can have that backup storage. So I have black. The most limited is red. I think black, 270 in red. So if you want a red, there it is in red. I have the blue, which I have the most quantity in, and lilac, I have about 480 left. 470 left now. So lilac, blue, red is most limited, and black. So we're gonna start from the beginning and talk all about the components. We're gonna talk about the ports, but $150. That is the lowest priced laptop I've ever presented.
Yep.
What about you?
Definitely, and
yeah.
It's the lowest priced 15-inch laptop we're gonna do the rest of the year.
The rest of the year, for
HSN
sure.
powers that be have said
I
that.
don't want to say ever in the future, because who knows, but it's like electronics keeps getting faster and better, and the price keeps getting lower and lower.
And we can appreciate that.
Yeah.
But more importantly, we have evolved to a price point, because there are some things in the tech world where, it's a little hard to wrap your head around. 15.5 inches is 15.5 inches.
Right.
64 gigabytes, a solid state hard drive, those are quantifiable. So just take it for what it's worth. It's over a 15.5-inch size screen. It has a web camera. It has an Intel Celeron processor, full-size keyboard, and then you have Windows 11 on the inside.
Windows 11, and it could be, maybe it's a different operating system that I've never heard of. It's Windows 11.
With the Microsoft App Store.
Right, the
so
Microsoft.
All of that would normally make it $300, $400, $500 computer, but for $150, it's because Core Innovations, as you said, internationally in 6,000 different retailers.
Yeah.
What they normally do is they make a computer for that store, and a tablet for this store, and a projector, all these other electronics, and they put their name on it.
Right.
Core Innovations came directly to us, and they're like, we can do it for you and make it affordable. And what's great about that is, it was back in the day, it was nice when a family had a computer. Now it's true where it's like everyone in the house will benefit from having their own computer, because the kids are learning how to type, or dad needs to use it for work on vacation. See how I have pinch and zoom technology, which is nice. But because it's $150, maybe now it is time to upgrade. How many of us have been there where it's like, I'm just gonna get by with my computer because I don't have $500 to spend. So you see I have one thing open on this one. That would be fine. But let me just tell you, on this computer back here, I have multiple things up and running. And why is that important? 4 gigabytes of RAM allows me to multitask. So it's not just a one-trick pony. I'm online shopping, I'm watching my movie, I'm doing my social media. And I'll be honest with you, Helen, there are other computers out there that can, AI generate whatever. This is not that, but more importantly, think about what you do your computing for. I jump online, I'm checking my social media, it gets me there. I'm doing my online shopping, it gets me there. So I'm online shopping, I wanna use it for streaming. Even if I was just to use this for streaming movies this summer, I cannot get a 15.5-inch tablet for this price. So it's larger than my tablet, it's larger than my phone. I'm gonna use it for school because I can jump online and do my encyclopedia stuff because it has all that technology. Or, has this happened to you? You get an email and like, here's a great deal on a cruise or a sale. And then you try to do the purchase on your phone. All the fine print, all the little details. It's hard to do on a phone, but best part about this is you can see everything over here because it's a larger screen. So the fact that you have the larger screen is gonna allow you to secure things easier because you can see all the details, whether you use it for cooking, whether you use it for school. but it's $150.
Right.
And that's where I just appreciate
Are
the
we going on a
value of what you're
cruise?
getting.
I feel like you're
We can go on a
into
cruise,
it.
sure.
Yeah,
Let's
do it.
book one right now.
Let's book it.
But that's where I just, we all have a need to compute, and I think this is one thing that everyone should do. Get this home, log into your email, because this is where we get all, stuff from school, from work and family, and if it's not fast enough to get your emails and your attachments to see the photos and stuff that's happening, you can send it back, but you'll be amazed of what you're getting for $150. And that's where it's like, this was a smart purchase. Or better yet, get it now, and when it is back to school time for the kids, they already have their computer set up, they're already ready and good to go. It's not like you're trying to teach them how to type the week before school or get them all squared away on their own operating system because of what you're getting out of this computer. So let me just take you on a quick tour. You have your colors, which is great. 64 gigabytes of onboard storage, solid state drive, no moving parts, doesn't get hot, but you can easily expand it too. So how do you do that? Right down there's a little slot, a little SD card slot. I can go to the drugstore and pop in an SD card slot and double my memory easily. There's a headphone jack, so I can plug in my headphones and listen privately. Even has Bluetooth. There's your USB port, so I can expand my memory, plug in a peripheral, or better yet, charge my phone, spin it all the way around, just over 3 pounds. And then you have your power port to plug it in. Another USB with that blue tongue, which means it's 3.0 and faster charging and transferring, and then even an HDMI port so I can plug it into a monitor or a television. And then you put it to work. Boom. I need to get some work done. Did you notice how quickly that popped up? What's important about that is that it's easy and fast. I'm now back and online. Full-size keyboard. One thing when they brought this to me, they're like, you have to realize this is the largest computer Core Innovations makes, because they make other smaller electronics, cute ones, little screen, little keyboard. I'm sorry. I have that tablet. I have my phone.
Right.
When I'm sitting down at the computer to do my shopping, to get stuff done.
It's a full-size keyboard, right?
It's a full-size computer.
Full-size computer,
and
full-size keyboard, yeah.
Which is important at the end of the day because we need that full-size experience for just the little things. Getting onto social media. It was cute. We were out here yesterday when we got to share this. By the way, this is the only show of the day.
This is the only time?
Yeah.
And by the way, free shipping and handling, you're saving $12.22. This, by the way, was supposed to be $300. That's our HSN deal price. That's what we agreed on with Core Innovations. I'm not sure why they made it half price, and then it's on a free shipping and handling day. These have been flying out the door, and I know that it's the only show of the day because we don't have enough to do more shows. These are going to be all sold out, every single one. Will we get back more laptops? 100%. But this is the lowest price of laptop in 2024. So do you want to treat yourself to a new laptop? Do you know somebody else? Maybe you don't have a laptop. Maybe there's like exactly what Bill said. Maybe mom and dad have a laptop, but a child who's in middle school's got to like share it. This is a great way to have it. Or maybe you want to have, when you have the grandkids over, they want to jump on your computer and you're like, you know what, let me get a computer for you so you have your own computer. And by the way, if you don't have an HSN card, open up a card and get $40 off of an item. It would take $40 off of this. Your laptop will be $109.99. To get the HSN card, call that number on your screen, 1-800-695-1418, or go to hsn.com and just put HSN card in the search bar. It takes about a minute to get the card. There's no annual fee. You get flex payment on an extra flex payment on everything all the time. Like for example, this is 5 flex pay. If you already own an HSN card, I already own one, so I can't get that $40 coupon, but I get an extra flex pay. This laptop, $25 on my HSN card. Free shipping. And then your first payment, you pay the tax, wherever you live in the country. I know it's different everywhere. So it's your first flex pay, $25, your shipping, which is $0, and then your tax. And that is your first payment, and we send it out to you. You keep it, you love it. You have 30 days, by the way. If you don't love it, you can return it. By the way, we do free exchanges here at HSN. Maybe you order the lilac and you decide you want the red. If it's available, you can exchange this computer for a different color, and that's free. Who says that you could get a different color computer for free to exchange it? We say that it's free to exchange for a different color. Amazing. But solid state drive, what does that really mean?
So think back to your hard drives. One, they were in the tower, and they had fans in the back, and they were sometimes even loud. And then we went to our smaller computers. They still had those moving hard drives in that smaller footprint. So when it sat on your lap, you could feel it. It would get warm. Solid state, less moving parts, so less jamming and crashing, which is very important, but also less heat. But with that solid state hard drive, it also finds that stuff faster. So 64 gigabytes is pretty compact, but more importantly, stores it on board. But if I need more memory, well, guess what? I can plug in an external hard drive. I can plug in my ultimate backup. You know what I also like about the ultimate backup? It does back up everything, but say you are moving into a new computer. For 80 bucks, just to take the stuff that I had on my Mac and bring it over here, boom, it's as simple as having the ultimate backup. So I can plug it into the USB port right over there, which is great. These ports do matter. And remember, you have 2 of them, which is nice, and peace of mind at the end of the day. It really comes down to how we compute. We all have a different need to compute, whether it's, I'm gonna use it for school, I'm gonna use it for shopping. And it was funny when we have these pre-meetings, like, well, what's the big wow about the computer? I'm like, it's a computer. I mean, I can type an email, I can get online.
Right.
Computers haven't changed drastically, but the cool part about what the wow is on this one, it is the value. Because it does everything that most of us need to do.
Do you know,
I'm not making movies, I'm just
right.
trying to
It's funny you say that
see what
because
time the movie
one of
is.
the big tech companies every year, they do like a big, oh, this is what we have, the latest and greatest new. And to be honest, at my level, I don't really even understand what they're talking about. Like, this year's laptop does this more than this, and I'm like, well, I'm not gonna use that. What are you talking about?
Do you know how much I spent on my cell phone? It was closer to $1,000, and I
Right.
take pictures and send text messages and occasionally get online. And that's just it. You're not overspending. You're getting
Right.
exactly what you need. And I just
Right.
love the fact I'm watching a movie over here because the kids are
if you're
home.
designing 3D games, this probably isn't the computer for you.
Exactly. And the
You
thing
know?
is, if you are, you know what computer you want.
Right.
Actually, it was funny because
Right. You're not shopping at HSN to get your computer for your 3D gaming business.
No. Well, it was funny. My niece had asked for a PC computer for her gaming. And we're like, a computer just for gaming? And we want them to get what they want. So now I'm
Right.
gonna go full screen over here. But for 150 bucks, okay, maybe for the summertime gaming system. Suzanne Runyon, we were on last night, and she's like, maybe just for my crafting to keep, it's separate. It's all just for crafting.
Oh,
and listen to the audio.
yeah, true.
I mean, the audio over here is great. Oh, pressing the wrong button, user error. But more importantly, kids are smart. This could be their TV, could be their stereo, could be your TV and stereo. So you hear that audio, you see the visuals over here for
Right.
streaming. So it really checks the boxes no matter how you use it.
You could log into a streaming thing and put the child, protection on this particular one
Yep.
for the streaming, and then it could be their TV. I love that
For
idea,
summertime,
Bill.
and that's
Yeah.
what's great about it. So I'm over here, I'm doing my online shopping, I'm getting some stuff done. Or more importantly, you can see all the different stuff I'm running in the background because this is what
Right.
Hal and I joke about. This is how our minds work. We're all over the place a little bit.
We are all over the place.
Use it for school, can download Microsoft Word and Excel. And one thing about this offer I want everyone to realize, it's a streamlined offer. We're not including cases and vouchers because we wanted it to be the value.
Right.
And so-
It doesn't come with an extra mouse.
Exactly.
If you want an extra mouse, you can get one.
With the
but it
savings?
does not come with a
Right.
It does not come with a mouse. It does not come with a case.
So what I'm trying to illustrate over here for you, by the way, it also is Windows 11, which is great, so I can put right over here. And please notice what I'm doing. I'm gonna come down here, I'm gonna watch my movie. I can bring up my movie just like over here on the left side.
I don't know what language you're typing in there.
Windows
Bill.
11, I'm gibberish.
Okay.
Yeah,
Good.
but actually this is what I like about it. So I'm on the computer, I'm learning how to type, Helen. That's what I'm working on this summer. I'm not on your computer learning how to type. I'm on my own computer. And what's great about that is like, yes, the cat, cross, and imagine those, because this is what happens. Dad, can I get on your computer so I can type my book report? Sure.
Yeah.
Guess who's not on the computer? Guess who can't check emails, check my social
Right,
media,
right.
because you want to encourage them. But at this price, they can have their own computer.
Right.
Or maybe it does stay at grandma's house because you're
Right.
watching them this summer while mom's at work or dad's at work.
Right.
But I'm watching a movie over here. I'm actually, maybe it's a lesson plan, and I'm actually taking notes at the exact same time. Some of this technology I would expect on my $1,000 computer.
Yeah. Oh,
but
yeah.
for 150, that's where it's like, I got a deal.
Well, that's because technology keeps getting better and better and
Yep.
better, and the price keeps going down and down and down. And because of what we do here at HSN is we went directly to Core Innovations and they built it for us.
Right.
It's like we want this, we want a webcam, we want Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, a full-size keyboard, we want solid state drive, we want a good processor, Intel, we want like from the best company. We want Windows 11 operating system that everybody knows how to use. Like we went to them and said, this is what we want. And they're like, okay, we can do that. 150 bucks. And this is the lowest price laptop I've ever seen. That's an actual laptop. It's not the lowest price piece of electronics, but this is an actual laptop. So I'm excited that you guys are getting this, and I'm telling you, get it home, use it for a month. If you're like, you know what, I really wish I could be a 3D gaming designer someday, so I need a fancier computer, okay, then you could return it. There's no restocking fee. You know, some electronic stores charge 10 to 15% of the purchase price just to return it. We don't do that, so you can return it, no problem. But I'm telling you, you're gonna love it. If you're looking for a new laptop or a laptop, maybe you don't have a laptop. Maybe you're like, you know what, I use my phone all the time, and you're like me, getting older, and you want it bigger so that you're not like with my glasses. You're able to pinch and zoom, just like you are on your phone here with your little trackpad here. You pinch and zoom just like you can on your phone. So give this a try. I'm telling you, there's never going to be a better deal in 2024 than the Core Innovations 15.6-inch laptop. 8-hour battery life, really lightweight, 3.5 pounds. So it's under 4 pounds. Yeah. 3.5 pounds. That's how much this weighs. So if you've got a child that's going to school and they want to take it to school in their backpack every day, college kid, this would be perfect for them. Or, you know, just to do all the fun things that you do. You're shopping, you're streaming, everything. It's really, really fast.
So we talked about the kids getting their first computer, and they're taking it to and from school. Do you have that forgetful kid, that forgetful spouse? Did they leave their $500,000 computer on the bench in the schoolyard?
Oh, no.
Or like my dad on the passenger seat of the car.
I have a girlfriend who left it on the top of her rent-a-car.
That hurts.
Drove away, I know. I'm laughing, but stuff like that's happened to all of us.
I have a funny story. A friend of mine, plugged it into the hotel room at the hotel plug on the floor and put it on the floor. Other person thought it was a scale. Stood on it. Yeah, I'm sorry. I digress.
They thought it was, did they break it?
It didn't tell him to get off, but it didn't tell him his weight either.
Okay.
But that's just it. We've come a long way. Actually, we talked about it yesterday.
Right.
Remember when we all had one phone in the house?
Yes.
And we all had to take turns, and then eventually, okay, the teenagers had theirs.
It was a busy signal, mom's trying to call to get a ride home.
But that's just it. We've evolved. And the same thing with technology. We used to have one computer, and now we have... It's funny, Helen, I thought I just had this stuff open, but then I scroll down. I have even more going in the background because 4 gigabytes of RAM allows me to multitask. Get my photos, do my gaming, get my homework done, use it as I deem fit. And you mentioned the resume. I had a friend who, had to update his resume, and he was trying to do it on his phone. I mean, spell checking and making sure everything was correct on your phone, whether it's a purchase order. I was trying to buy something the other day, online real quick, and all of a sudden to find details, I noticed it was going to the wrong address. I couldn't see everything. On here, I can see everything. But what I was gonna say is he was trying to update his resume. When he finally was like, I need my computer. He went and got his $1,000 computer out. And the funny thing is like he uses it 4 times a year. For the light user, this is a great computer to have for when you need it, when it is vacation time. And you do wanna plan that trip and look at the itineraries, not on a little screen, but see all the action. Helen asked a very interesting question last night. At what age are we a senior citizen? I was able to look up that information. And you know what, Helen, I found?
What?
You're a senior citizen when you need to make your cursor this large.
Yeah, we were trying to decide yesterday when actually you become a senior citizen. All right, let me, I know you're gonna cover me when I walk to the next studio, so let me just kind of do some business before I go. Well, let me do some updates. If you want the lilac, I only have 400 of these. We're in like 50 million homes. There is 400 left at $149.99. I gotta get the price right. This is the only presentation today, might be the last presentation ever for any of these. By the way, we have even less of the red. Oh. I only have 220 in the red, so if you want the red, oops, sorry. If you want the red.
Open it up real quick since it's limited.
Right.
Because just, it's red through and through.
It's red through and through. How cool is that?
Remember, full-size keyboard, which is great. You can really see that Intel Celeron processor to remind everyone, and all those great ports.
And how many in the black? So less than 500 in the black. So let me open that up. And so the black is cool because it's all black. Like the keyboard is all black, the keys black. So that's really cool. And then we have the blue, and that's the one that Bill's been working on. So thank you for fixing this for me.
Team effort.
So it's $30 on FlexPay and free shipping and handling. If you want a new computer, if you want to get a computer for someone else in your family, I'm sure they would be delighted. Anything is exchangeable and returnable. You could exchange for a different color. That's free to do. We even pay the return shipping. It's absolutely free. If you want to return it, you can return it and get your money back. You could do that as well. You have 30 days, not 2 weeks. By the way, if you go to like things like the Apple store, they have like a 2-week return policy. We have a month return policy, everything from skincare to laptops, so you have 30 days. So I just wanted to mention that. This is the lowest price computer we're gonna do in 2024. We already know that. We've already bought everything for like holiday time. We're gonna have other computers, certainly, but not something like this, which is a computer that everyone can enjoy for just $30 in free shipping and handling on FlexPay. It's really an amazing deal, Bill.
Right, it is, and that's where you're being a smart shopper. And it's one thing to enjoy computing, but we need computers these days. I want to check movie times. I want to check the sports scores. Sure, I can do some of that on my phone, but occasionally we need